Today I stand here with you to mourn the loss of 8 lives in Georgia last week. The killing of 6 Asian women left a gaping hole in our hearts.
Hundreds of people gathered at Horner Park in Chicago for a vigil and rally on the National Day of Action to Stop Asian American and Pacific Islander, or AAPI, hate.
No more to racism, misogyny, and white supremacy. Let us rise up and be the change. Thank you.
KANWIN co-sponsored this event. It's one of many ways the organization has shown its support for communities of color and continues to shed light on the issue of gender-based violence. Over the past year, KANWIN has been busier than ever, providing more assistance compared to the same period the year before. Here's the breakdown. 43% more crisis line call assistance, 185.9% more community engagement activities, 200% more telephone counseling, and 1,000% more emergency fund spending. KANWIN also got creative in how they connected with survivors during the pandemic. For example, collective art projects such as the mosaic compilations called We Are Not Alone and Tree of My Heart allowed children to explore their emotional terrains.
My hope for Asian immigrant survivors is that they're able to see themselves reflected in this type of work, including the anti-violence movement.
Pamela Rosales helps develop and translate outreach materials for KANWIN that can educate people about domestic violence and sexual assault and let survivors know that it's okay to ask for help.
They're able to work with legal advocates, case managers, and staff that reflect their language, that reflect their culture and their values.
KANWIN's work extends outside of its walls. Eungyung Kim Shin is a donor who has faced her share of obstacles during this pandemic.
Our entire family had COVID at one point. I had a pay cut and we had waves of layoffs too. And my in-laws, they have a dry cleaner and it just dried up. So yeah, we also but we supported some family members throughout the pandemic too.
Still, she says these trials made her stronger and more generous.
I might have donated more. It was just like that $100 could mean like groceries for the night for some families or gas to go to work. So the value of community, really thinking beyond your just immediate family, spoke louder to me than ever this past year.
Over at the Chicago Joyful Community Church, Pastor Taehwan Son donates essential items with an encouraging message.
팬데믹으로 참 힘들었던 시간이 벌써 1년이 다 되었습니다. 여러분 많이 힘드셨죠? 여기까지 잘 견뎌내신 여러분 모두에게 박수를 보냅니다. 올 한 해도 잘 이겨내시고 누군가의 희망으로 살아가는 여러분 모두가 되기를 바랍니다.
The longtime KANWIN supporter hopes their donations can help keep crucial programs alive.
아직 희망이 있다고 말해주는 희망의 사인 같은 그 일을 하고 계신 분들, 우리 캔윈이 계속해서 그 일을 해주시기를 바랍니다.
Meanwhile, others echo messages of hope to KANWIN survivors, reminding them that they are not forgotten, especially during these unprecedented times.
We are not alone, and we are sharing the struggles and support together.
You are strong, you are resilient, and you are deserving of love that is abundant in joy and happiness.
You are the heroine in your show, and everybody else is a supporting character. And the story is you're the one who's writing it and will be leading it. So no matter what others tell you, what you feel like at the moment, doing everything to remind yourself that you will be fine. It's going to be fine. We'll work it out. And if anything, we're here to help too.
And for those who are willing and able, Eungyung says to consider giving to KANWIN with big hearts.
You have an amount in your mind, $100, $100, double it. You can double it. If you thought about 100, double the amount to 200. If it was 250, let's go 500. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be well used, and you can do it. So yay, fundraise.